But what did you think about the Swansea game?
Another fantastic result, Alan, isn't it? I mean, we
A
just
great performance, I thought.
fantastic performance, fantastic result. When we went and played against Newcastle and won 3-0 away, you and I went with the guys from the Colville Supporters Club. Great day out.
That was fun, by the way.
Fantastic day out. But
it's not happening again, though.
We came back from that game saying, yeah, we won 3-0 away from home, we played well, but weren't Newcastle a poor side?
Well, they were, but they've gone and beat Liverpool 2-0, for goodness sake.
Absolutely.
What does that tell you? That tells me that we really are what we believe we are. We are more than a very good side. We're a great side. We've got great players.
But we've certainly got the ability to put poor sides to bed comfortably. And difficult sides, like the Manchester United, that found it very, very hard to break us down. Second half against Man United, all that possession, still struggled to break us down.
Yeah, well, we know all about that, Dave. The last 3 games, we've scored 7 goals. We've got 7 points. I mean, that's fantastic. Going into the Christmas period, where we have difficult games coming up, none more so than Chelsea on Monday.
Yeah, Chelsea, it's one that you'd have looked at the start of the season and said, if we get anything out of that, we'll be happy.
Yeah.
But I think now you'll be looking at the game saying, if we don't get anything out of it, we'll probably be disappointed. How much of a progress is that?
Yeah, it's gone full circle, hasn't it? And the pressure is on Chelsea. I mean, some of the pundits have been saying Chelsea can't go on like this. You know, they've got too many good players. Somebody's going to get a hammering. And I kind of agree with that. But I don't think it'll happen on Monday.
I don't either. And I think if we score first, I think it could be quite a comprehensive win.
Yeah, I think if we get the first goal, I think we're capable of going on to get 2 or 3. What kind of mood will Chelsea be in? I think they're in a lot of trouble. I don't think the players are backing the manager. I don't think they're going that extra inch for the manager. And I think it all came down to when the lady doctor got the sack for going on to look after Hazard. I mean, what if it had been a really serious injury and she didn't go on? You know, you don't know the repercussions.
The implications are potentially catastrophic.
Absolutely. So I think from that day, 1 or 2 players maybe lost faith with the manager. And I think that's what he's fighting against now. Big personalities at Chelsea. They're all multi-millionaires. They're all the money spent on them to buy them. Millions and millions and millions of pounds. A friend of mine once said, the hardest part, in fact, Steve Bruce at Hull City, he said, what's the worst thing about managing? He said, well, there are 2. He says, when you lose your job, the phone stops ringing. He says, but the most difficult part of being a football manager these days is managing millionaires.
Yeah.
And that about sums it up.
Yeah.
If you can't look after them, keep them hungry, keep them focused, which I don't think Chelsea are. And I think, as you say, if we get the first goal, you'll see heads drop a bit, and that's when we get at their throats.
Yeah, absolutely. Their confidence just doesn't seem there, does it?
Well, it didn't. You said to lose 1-0 at home to Bournemouth. I mean, okay, it was late in the game. Okay, Chelsea had quite a few chances, didn't take them. But isn't that confidence as well? You know, are players then frightened to miss?
Well,
are
possibly.
Players not going to take their chances? Are players frightened to make a pass that goes to the opposition and you get punished? That's the kind of thing that happens when you're down in the dumps.
And these players that we're talking about, Alan, these superstars, they can't be used to looking at the league table of the club that they're playing for and being 2 or 3 points off relegation.
The table doesn't lie, Dave. They are where they are for a reason.
Correct.
As are we. We're there for a reason. I mean, people have been trying to find superlatives, me included, about we're magnificent, we're tremendous. There's one word that I wouldn't, a lot of people have said, and that's we're unbelievable. No, we're not. We're very believable now.
Yeah.
And a lot of clubs, Sir Alex Ferguson, he's been telling people how much he watched us play. There was a guy on the radio on 5 Live, a Man City supporter. He said he would love Leicester City to win the league. And you could tell he was serious. He was passionate about it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Because he said he's in a certain situation with Man City where they're in the League Cup semi-final. They're second in the league. They're in Europe. And they're in the FA Cup. And still, the supporters are moaning.
Yeah.
Still moaning.
Yeah.
So he recognises Leicester City coming up. He will think that, for our supporters, he's thinking our supporters must be absolutely loving this. And he said it'd be an absolute breath of fresh air. So well done. I don't know your name. I can't remember. But it was a nice comment.
But then when you look at survival, we spoke earlier in the season about Ranieri saying we want to get to 40 points to survive.
I've never said that.
No, I know you've not. But 36 points has always been good enough to survive. We're on 32. 32. We could mathematically be safe from relegation even before Christmas. Who'd have thought that?
Well, that's a fair point, Dave, and I don't think many of us would have thought that. But I've always said that we have a chance this season of knocking on Europe's door, my terminology, and I sincerely think we will. Last season, Liverpool finished 6th, qualified for the Europa Cup with 66 points. We're only 34 points behind them, and we've got 23 games left.
That's 11 wins, and you can see 11 more wins, can't
you? Well, absolutely, 23 games left.
Yeah. Only need to win half.
You don't want the season to end, though, really, do you?
No, not at all.
And the more it goes on, and the results keep coming, and the lads keep fighting. They had a great day out, I believe, in Copenhagen for the Christmas. Well timed, by the way. Well timed. Give them plenty of time to recover. Remember Brighton at home last season, at the end of the season. We don't want a repeat of that. I don't for 1 minute think we will do.
No, not playing till Monday though, so we've got a bit more time.
All the superheroes are having a great time in Copenhagen.
Batman Huth.
Batman Huth. Well, we'll see on Monday.
Yeah. Look forward to it. Come on, you Blues. Let's have another big result.
Hell, all right, the Huth song. I wonder if you lot can maybe come up with a song for Robert Huth. You know, you've already got one, you know, but, you know, with sort of Batman. Maybe Batman or Huthman. Something like that. Am I stupid or what? See ya.
Challenge. Come on, let's get some words in.
Bye-bye.